My name is Marla Bridges here at Marsh & McLennan Agency. I work with Shay here at BR Focus. I am the account coordinator.
And I am Shay Cordell, and I'm the director of BR Focus here in Dallas. This is a brand new department that we're excited to tell you about. Well, BR Focus, first of all, stands for Benefits Resources Focus, and we focus on tasks that are non-fiduciary for overwhelmed HR people.
We work on billing reconciliation, billing consolidation. We can process evidence of insurability. We can process COBRA for the employer, and we can process short-term disability. So in essence, all we need is access to the client's portal for all their carriers and access to their benefits administration system.
So simply put, it's as if we are a brand new hire that has been set right outside the HR person's office in a cube, and they basically give us anything that they would give a new hire. Well, when we first started talking about this and the situation that I had personally as an account manager, it was what has been known and pegged as Department of One. And it's happening across the board with all sizes of employers, and we don't discriminate with size, so it can be anywhere from 5 employees all the way up. I think our largest client is 6,000. But there are departments of one where one person is the receptionist, they're the safety coordinator, they're the payroll, they're the counselor, and then they try to do benefits on top of that, and what gets lost are their benefit tasks. So as a result, they're not paying their bills on time, and there are several repercussions that come from that, not to mention the stress that they're under. That's a good question. From a business owner standpoint, they're going to have a different point of view, and dollars talk, right? So if we are able to supply tasks and to them without them having to hire someone at $35,000, $45,000, then that's going to get their attention, because the last thing they want to do, obviously that HR person has been the only one for a reason, and so if we're able to offer the relief to them without having to cost them that type of money, then they're going to probably listen up. But from the HR person's standpoint, it's really emotional. But we are very sensitive. We're very careful to be sensitive and not make her feel like, or that person feel like that they are being replaced. We just want to go in and let them tell us what they need help on. And so from their perspective, it's nothing but pure relief. So you've got an emotional part to this, and then you've also got a business side to this.
I think that is that we can supply the employer, the client, with things that are outside of the box. As long as it's non-fiduciary, it's something that we probably can do for them. Shay and I work really hard to make sure that we're providing service. We take pride in our service, and most of the time, if it's something that we can do for the client, we're going to try our best to do it. And that kind of speaks to how we're working side by side, just like we're an employee for them. So.
As I briefly mentioned earlier, I actually had a client that was a Department of One. She was one person, and I was there one day, and she broke down and started crying, and it broke my heart. And all I wanted to do was help her. I feel really silly, but I wanted to help her. So I brought it back to my account team, and we did for a while, but from that kind of grew the idea that I presented to Shark Tank. And from there I won the regionals and went on to finals. But the best part of this is I've been blessed with the support from our leadership that has encouraged and backed us up every step of the way. They continue to support us and encourage us to keep this growing. And and we all see a lot of potential, and it's not necessarily from a dollar standpoint, it's from what can we do to help these clients. It just breaks my heart. So she gets a lot of compliments.
Sure, I think that we get compliments because our clients really do find value in the fact that we're helping them. We've been able to assist clients in finding rates that were incorrect for months on end, and it may have been found later, but it wasn't. It was found by BR Focus, and we were able to say, hey, we found you this rate, we're going to get you an adjustment, you're going to get your credit back. And I think that just speaks to what we do. It's a win for BR Focus, and it's a great win for the client also.
And the account team, because they ended up looking like a hero in the deal by finding that. And I will say she gets a lot of "you rocks" in response to her emails. So I would love to be at every office every day. I mean, I joke that I would go up and talk to a wall. I will talk to anybody on the elevator about BR Focus. I mean, that's how passionate I am. But right now, going into fourth quarter, I think it's important that we stay in front of everyone to help you remember that this service is available, because we're young and we're new, and we know that we don't necessarily just come right off the tongue whenever someone is having a situation like that. So a lot of it is as a reminder, but most importantly, we want to educate. And so we're going to roll out a series of videos that will show, they'll be weekly, they won't be long videos, but they're going to give tips and pointers, and we're going to talk about subsidies and how to unpeel PEOs. That seems to be an area that we're shining in, and we're able to compete with PEOs, and that's important. We now have subsidies. We're going to roll that out and tell everyone, but it's mostly to just, for those that have not had me talking at them constantly about BR Focus, they're going to actually have a chance, I hope, to listen to find out what we're all about.